I wanted to kind of talk about things real quick because I kind of am freaking out. I'm not like being one of those people that panicked by all the toilet paper, but I am kind of worried about a lot of things that's going to happen in our world. Okay, they're just laughing at other things, not the coronavirus. The reason why I wanted to talk about this stuff online and be public about it is because there is a lot of things that I feel like people in other countries don't know, like how it is here. And even like some people in smaller towns don't even really get it right now. We are not in a quarantine, like the whole United States is not under quarantine, but it's in a really, really weird in-between right now. Pretty much as of this morning, all restaurants are closed, all fast food places are closed unless they have like a drive-through or a takeout option. So that means like a lot of these small businesses are now having to close, which is so upsetting. Yeah, there's just a lot of things that go into this. Like I work at a salon, so we're doing what we can and we are being very sanitary and doing all that stuff, but it is really, really scary because if the salon is forced to be closed, I don't have a job until it opens back up, and then B, I also can't pay bills. 98% of the people in this world don't have the option to work from home, and I'm very happy for the people that can. That's amazing, but right now I'm like literally terrified about how I'm gonna pay rent. Yeah, I just feel like not a lot of people are talking about that as far as YouTube. I feel like a lot of the YouTubers I watch are dodging these type of questions, and I just don't think it's fair. There's been talk about having rent paid from like the government, or the government funding pay for employees that don't get it, because like right now, guys, I won't have like sick time to cover me. Abby works at Starbucks, so it's a little bit different. How are they doing it over there?
In the case that we have to close the store, like my boss is trying to like get everyone as many hours as we can. We've been serving literally no one, and we have like a full staff because he wants everyone to get the hours they can before we close, because it's pretty much inevitable. Yeah. But in the case that they close, like Starbucks is offering all partners 14 days of pay.
Oh, that's good.
So at least I have like a little bit of a cushion, but like if we close for 8 weeks, 14 days of pay is like
right.
Nothing.
So that is why I think it's so important that like something needs to happen. Like the government needs to step in some way. And I know a lot of you guys are realists and they're like, where's the money coming from? I think it's smarter for them to cut off the rent, because like I know for me, obviously everyone makes more money than they pay in rent. So they would be paying me more than what my rent would cost. You know what I mean? Yeah. Does that make sense? That's why I think they just need to tell landlords like, hey yo, chill, check. So I wanted to show you guys where we're at right now. This is from World-O-Meter, but all of their stuff has sources of where they get it, and it's all from like the CDC. This is like what it's currently at and why I'm kind of weird about. So there's almost 200,000 cases, and there's almost 8,000 deaths right now. So if you're one of those people that keep saying it's not that serious, it is that fucking serious. You need to be taking it seriously, because even though you won't get sick by it, and sometimes you won't even feel the actual symptoms, you can be a carrier and hurt a lot of people around you, which just isn't fair. So we really need to get out of the mentality that it's not a big deal, because it is. This shit is gonna keep spreading unless we do the stuff that they're telling us to do, which is obviously the annoying one is washing your hands. I just think that's so stupid that people need to be reminded.
Oh,
but,
I was like, I thought you were saying that it's stupid to wash your hands.
No, I'm saying I just think it's like dumb.
Well, if you don't
I just think it's done having to tell grown-ass people.
Well, and here's the other thing is like everyone who is about to come in our comments and say, well, then just get a real job. I work like in the middle of downtown Denver. I have regulars who came in crying to me because they laid off almost 200 people from one of the travel companies that I like work right by. Like 200 people with real jobs, with real degrees. They got them these jobs who are screwed because of this too. So
yeah, like these arguments are so invalid.
Like service industry people like are taking a bigger hit, I think, in my personal opinion. I don't know how many people in the country are doing this, but you can't sit anywhere in Denver to eat. Yep. Everything is grab and go. That's why Starbucks is still open, at least, because you can come and grab your coffee and leave. All of our seating is gone. I
went to a restaurant last night, like my favorite restaurant of all time, and they had like just found out as I was like getting seated that they're not going to be able to stay open today, like the next morning, which is so insane. And my server was like, yeah, I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to come on here real quick and be real with you guys and tell you that I have no idea.
Like the YouTubers you watch who like post all the time, they work from home. Like
Yeah.
they won't be able to go outside, but they won't lose a lot of their income either.
Yeah, like as a small
You
YouTuber,
know?
this is not something that pays our bills. Literally ever. If you guys had that misconception, I'm sorry. We both work very, very hard to live where we live. I wish this was our full-time job, and one day I hope it will be. But anyway, it feels wrong to have an outro in here, so I'm just gonna end it.